Anyhow, the Rally 3 of the Tronic Diamond Olympics was so bizarre. Some of the cars on the same team, based in nearby Kp in Apen land, next to Axal City, Axalikap Province, Kp just a couple hours drive from Mudcup City on motorway Ka, Apen Performance. Consist of some JDM cars including Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 8, 9, and 10, Honda Civic Type R, Subaru WRX and Honda Integra Type R, and 1995 Toyota Celica GT4, and 2020 GR Yaris, 2023 GR Corolla. It was so riced out with aftermarket big bore exhaust, oversized spoilers, big fenders and ZOMG diffuser and such, the drivers were disqualified. An entire team of Apen Performance are banned from the TD Olympics indefinitely, and other teams based in Apen land as whole in Sikapo. Also given a ban but for one tournament, until the next one in 2024 or 2025, as Apen Performance also gets sanctioned for using gas-only cars regarding cars I just mentioned. In which at least electrified racing cars including hybrid gas-electric are only permitted as with electric and those running on hydrogen through the fuel cell stack with battery buffer, speaking of green cars. Even green buses too, as buses in Mudcup City are going all electric with battery electric and hydrogen fuel cell range extender plug-in hybrid types with only emissions being water. Even RDK 3000 TriStar Kp Unit Division Center HQ is going green with energy-efficient equipment, as with solar panels on the rooftop, and all of the vehicle fleet being electric. Hydrogen fuel cell and gas electric plug-in hybrids PHEV, including my new 2024 Flex Connex PHEV X-Force, although it have a flex fuel engine that runs on gas or ethanol fuel. This is I to head to Kanbor City in an hour or so, to meet with Rikikan, Rex X Cryptor for football match, Kanbor City Kanbors, versus Kanbor Football Unions at 1800 hours KBTS, 2000 hours MKC in 5 hours. I and he to discuss on month-end relations and Kanbor Kp relations, also to celebrate Happy New Month Kp and Kanbor also new Sigma year of 300 Sigmas, Sigma year 1, first since epoch change as we ushered in the event in initial on March 15th. 2022, but fireworks ban in Kp as the Mudcup City Police make numerous arrests in mid-March 2022 as personnel set off fireworks for new Sigma year despite the fireworks ban. They end up sentenced 1 Sigma year, 1,200 days, close to 3.3 years, in jail as they won't be free until August 2025, in the next 24 months, 2 years. Anyhow, I to report to RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbor Unit Division Center HQ as I got a text message from Rikikan, Rex X Cryptor, he to meet me at the parking lot. Rikikan. Yes, Markip? The football match gets very contested. It's late in second half, game clock nearing 90 minutes, it to go in a 2-2 draw. Yes, it has reached 90 minutes, 3 doza 1 or 37 dozinals and 6 grove or 72 vinals, as it went into extra time, this is we. 3 dozinal extra time. 7 minute 12 seconds. 5,000 trokens. Have it used the Kanbor84 Spinellian duodecimal timekeeping for extra time. In Kipnianertian, Pekofinicolan, Sikapo, Sentbet, Huexatexian, even in Oislanian and Ilitopian football and football in other areas, in some areas they call as soccer rather than football, it to be expressed in minutes while in Altronican and Omni football, in Kiatro cons. Yes, 3 dozenals of extra time. This is Kanbor84 City Kanbors really need to get onto Kanbor football unions and Kanbor84 football at Kanbor Stadium. We must head back to RDK gone immediately because of event to occur at midnight KBTS, as it's not another football match but match of other type. Hockey? Basketball? Baseball? Auto sport, especially the TD Auto Olympics. No. This concerns esports, one of it held at DG Can 7 Kanborsat. This is Kanbor football unions lead 3-2 just now as we must head to the exit.
This is the next fixture for Kanbor84 City Kanbors, to be on the road where they face with Alphaville Spinel duodecimals, tomorrow, Markota 30th and Neon Kb.P 18, or Sunday, 30th, July 2023 at 1930 KBTS in Alphaville in Kanbor84's southeast side in Alpha Province. Elsewhere in football across Kanbor84 Republic toward Kalishi 9, 2136 KBTS.
Excuse me, gonna turn this radio to 100.7 MHz on the FM band. Mark it. Go tune your pocket radio to 100.70 FM.
Okay, however in my home area, Mudcup City, to be KH24 radio 100.7 English, aka KP.SDY radio.
While here in Kanbor84 City, it's Kb.SDY radio 100.7.
I must note, gaming and esports radio station.
This is the esports event kicks off at midnight KBTS in 1 Kolichi, 2.4 hours as it involves Kanbor84 City Thieves and 3 others, to be 2 matches, with one in Pekofinicolan, Pearl City Emerald Sigmas in which are taking day off Pekofinicolan Gemstonian series of IOTAS 2023 and 2 teams outside of Kanbor World Zone, from Alpha Continent, from Wheeltopolis or Elitopia, depending on how Kanbordians call it as we use both terms, as Elite City Cryptors and Digi Red Blitz Esports as match time as I said to occur midnight KBTS, 0000 hours, 12 o'clock. AM on the 12-hour clock, where it to be 1500 in Elite City where EKR and DRBE compete at Digi Square Elitazot in 1915 Peko time where the Emerald Sigmas compete at Pearl Esports Arena in Pearl City. Video game and mode to be announced in the next hour. We hand off to affiliate coverage from Elito Gamer ESP and Elito Gamer Radio under ELTM affiliations in Elite City, Elitopia/Wheeltopolis, as Raymond Blake is reporting on same subject I just reported.
This is the esports match start is at 3 o'clock. PM Elite City, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX on July 29th, 2023 and 8/28th, EY 1023, 791 Kia Trocons Midnight KBTS and Kaliki 0 on 30th and Ian KB.P 18 on in Markota, Saturday, 6 at, Quad Diz, 9's Day and Quartz Day 8/30th. TDE 2000 Day 209 closing out via Trocont 100,020, 2 o'clock, PM Reeker, 1 o'clock, PM Sharkville. This is Kanbor84 City Thieves to compete against Pearl City Emerald Sigmas whereas Elite City Cryptors take on Kanbor84 City Thieves in special sponsored match from Kitech G. Kanbor Games on Z Fuel. This in less than 10 choice at 1500 hours, Corey. Thank God Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports is not among the participants otherwise we would have report to work. Yes, Mark Zaniels, this is Corey Zanders. Do note there's the Elitopian International Motor Show 2023, EY 1023 to be held this weekend but not at Elite City Convention Center but at Elito Trex Center, north of the downtown. Yes, Corey Zanders, as the motor exhibit show is to be held at Elito Trex Center for this year due to the convention center to be in use for other event, Neo Trex Ion Core Gamer Fest 2023, EY 1023 to begin this weekend, being a gaming convention. Last year's event was held in Taxico in first 2 weeks of April. The one in 2021, EY1021 was held in Alito Munich's Kingdom in KBE227 after Kiplian and Muni Kingdoms said no to hosting the convention, running for 2 Viatrokins 10 days after the Altronic Metric Millennium. As it would have occurred the day after but gets postponed until start of July 2021 due to emergency ATRD1M bug protocol and mass fire alarm situation in Kanbor City blamed on the ATRD1M bug. The event held in 2020, EY1020 was held in Altroni Splix City, Altroni Splixia and Kb.E471 on April 29, 2020 at halftime of Splix Year Okchi Septa or 15 just 256 days after conclusion of 2019 event held at Omni Star, Omni Republic at the new Splix Year on August 16, 2019 and which started on 998 750 Miatrokins Omni Clocks time and which is now called as Tronic Diamond Clocks time, just 250 days toward new final Neotrokin to what is called the Tronic Diamond Metric and Solar Millennium at kickoff on New Year's 2023 and EY1023 as the initial year in 2018, EY1018. On September 27, 2018 at the Altronic New Neotrokins Eve for Neotrokant 999, final one toward Altronic Metric Millennium before calendar reform in 2022, EY1022 as it lasted until new Hex Metric Quad season of HMD 364.4 on October 16, 2018. The event next year for 2024, EY1024 to be held in Kanbor City. When in 2024, Elite Year EY1024, being Kanbor Year KB.P 19, Mark Zaniels. Good thing I got a new 2024, EY1024 calendar, Corey, as according to insider reports, to be in Gamazole, on week of new Elite Year EY1024 on Legacy Kingdom calendar Alpha and Bravo, Alpha 13th, EY1024 and January 13th, 2024. That is on a Saturday, and 5 Zat, a quad diz, Mark Zaniels, being an Annie Da, on 13th Sterion, KB.P 19. Good thing not on Friday the 13th but Saturday the 13th. You should note it also occur on kickoff of new Ultimo PN month end, oh my god. Pardon for use of foul language but on the new Kanbordian Spinelian Solar and Duodecimal Year of Gon Year 19 on Solar and KB.SDY, 1 Grove 2 Dozen 9 or 177 on the duodecimal counterpart.
Corey Zanders, Mark Zanils, take note, the event date start for 2024, EY1024 event on Saturday, the 13th of January, 2024 and Quaddies Alpha 13th, EY1024 are tentative and may be subject to revision by end of 2023, EY1023 event in Elite City.
Yes, Catherine Zaniels as I Mark Zaniels must note, event start date are not yet official and is subject to change. Mark, when will it become official? Corey, as my elder sister Catherine said, at the final act, on final day of NTEC, GR, 23. Oh my god. Farah AIAO, fire alarm. Corey Zanders, this is a test. We got notified by Jared Raystar over the PA system of the system test in past 15 minutes.
I Attention, Aodenoi. Attention, Aodenoi. Attention. The message is being delivered bilingual English and Elitish. T Masoiao by Dale Bar Belanua Ideo Ioya. The fire alarm is being tested at this point, as it is being tested quarterly. Do not evacuate Digi Square Elitizon. To repeat, do not evacuate. Disregard the sounder. Alarm Corps technicians are on site conducting the test. The fire department are already notified of the fire alarm test. This is only a test. Tifara Ialio Vaidisao Kaipi Ialio Io Beataso Iqueotari. Dini Uawada Degazora Iosa. Tirapao Dini Uawada. Desoyeo Tijadara. Ioshiro Tashinekano Awadena Sinawatinity Tasa. Tifarada Paromano Auera Anikia Otifaraio Tasa. Tioiwailu Atasa. Disregard the alarm. Desoyeo Tiao.
This in which corresponds to August 2023. This is I Mark Zaniels. Also note, the ERC takes place on the said month as well. Ilitopian Rally Championships. Yes, Corey Zanders. This year's event is embedded with Tronic Diamond Cross Union Rally Championships 2023, in which is part of the Tronic Diamond Olympics. I do note, as I heard the report, as my radio is tuned to Alito Rev Radio 100.8, Mark. This as we learn more, to be a gaming convention with booths to be showcased, even our own Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports in which to be named Neo Trex Ion Core Gamer Fest 2023, EY 1023 as additional details came on the date of the convention start. To be tomorrow as we learn of event in the past month, only to be announced this hour to the public.
Yes, this first moments after match start to the in-person audience, then via Digi Square Elitizot, then via electronic billboards across Elite City managed by DELCA, then after Map 1 end, on Alito Gamer ESP and Alito Gamer Radio 100.7, then to Digi-Con 7 Kanbor84 in which rang alarm bells to KB News 24 deck, then we at RDK 3000 TriStar and other news media including Alito News 24 and rest of Alito Telemedia, TCWB News 24, Takora 24, KH24 aka Kip-Hex 24 and Kanbor.net, Kanbor Telemedia even to VWGT on Vero Television.
Speaking of Vero TV, for some reason, Vero TV is simulcasting RDK 3000 TriStar television service at this time since 1534 RDK ELC. Eep. We have to pass you an important programming alert.
Oh God, due to the announcement, VWGT episode needed to prematurely end as the VWGT hosts are being assigned to the Elite City Convention Center at this point, to cover the event on Alito Gamer ESP on the secondary channels, also on the digital streaming channel as the producers make the call to end the show for the afternoon, but they to be back on VWG2N for tonight's show live on location as I Chris K Cryptor to also be broadcasting live from the event in the next hour at 1600 RDK ELC for hour 2 of RDK 3000 TriStar Today Blitz as we are expanding the newscast to a 3-hour newscast with special coverage of preview of the NTEC GR 2023.
We also have our broadcast booth on site as we also showcase the tour in the next hour. We will be taking a commercial break. I am Mark E. Cryptor and this is Chris K. Cryptor. I to be anchoring solo while Chris to prep to head to the convention center as RDK 3000 TriStar Today Blitz will be right back in a few. Seconds. 75 no choice. 1 minute left. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50 and dozen, 49, 48. 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 34, 33, 38, and 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trex alarm, Trex alarm, Trex alarm, 2000 hours TRC, 0 o'clock DECI ensign, 00.0 EEMT, 0000 TRX, Sept dia Chinchazai Trex day, Bravo via Rex 13th, Trex year TX.Y23, Nilod is Ada 30th, the leap year EY 1023, Sunday July 30th, 2023. Fireworks to south of Trex City, Elite City, Villatopia, for following event. Xenopolian New Year, year 2001 on Method B. This results in bogey alerting systems to sound in which sets off the Trex siren and Trex alarm.
Bogey must be celebrating already. This explains bullhorn sounded by one of his friends at Trex Arena during the rollerball hockey match, in which resulted in whistle and call to play for spectator interference. I will go message Crystal X Crypto from RDK 3000 TriStar Xenopolian Unit Division on this.
She's visiting Elite City, Villatopia at RDK 3000 TriStar Main HQ. You should message either my bros NZ Cryptor or his Caligula's NS Cryptor on the matter. Even Ryan R. Cryptor from RDK Second Life is also celebrating but at NTVI Plaza, and Mike C. Cryptor from RDK Minecraft celebrating at RDK Minecraft Basie, Zayas Cryptor from RDK Gary, S-Mod in TriStar City, RDK Islands, Gmodia also celebrating with fireworks and celebratory gunfire. Even RDK TSR Havo and IMVU, Mitchell H. Cryptor and Ichigo MV Cryptor also celebrating is with Ryan's World 100K, Daniel NP Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Neopets with his Neopet named Trex also celebrating in Neopia Central. Even Kanbor Stomp in Kanbor City but no fireworks but tornado alarm at Kanbor784 HQ and tornado sirens across Kanbor City.
He shouldn't be sounding the tornado sirens across the city for celebration of New Year events, even the Xenopolian New Year and New Sigma Year coming up. Many gets confused if it's a tornado or not, as that is only sounded in case of tornado, as the tornado siren can also act as all-hazard siren to warn of tsunami or nuclear attack, etc. The emergency management of Kanbor must be informed of this by now.
Yes, as that is only used for real emergencies. This is Rex X Cryptor visiting Elite City has been notified, as with Corey E. Cryptor at RDK Kin in Kanbor City, as I messaged him to instruct them to telephone Kb./784 immediately. This to cut it out with the sirens. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am Crystal Starblocks at 8 Eyewitness News Center in Cryptor City. We want to take you live shots of the participating areas, the Asylum Cast, from Alita News 24 International Robloxia. This is we are down to final minute to New Sigma year and Corgitopian New Year and Yurt of various systems. This is my relative Mark Starblocks is counting down in various systems. Let's listen in.
41, 40, 3, 3x, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. Inalito decimal. Trayer on A-log. Biadizo. Biadco. Bianubi. Biosai. Biasepta. Biasienxa. Biasincra. Biacordia. Biatrira. Biavia. Biata. Bianila. Unadizo. Unatco. Unanubi. Inalitish. Tunulo. Prinona. Priocta. Prihepta. Prihexa. Propenta. Priquatro. Pritrio. Insplix. Occhi quadio. Occhi trio. Occhi duo. Occhi uno. Octo. Sepal, Sineo, Chinkio, Quadio. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Sigma Year, Sigma Year 1, 300 Sigmas. Happy New Port Hanukkah and Metric and Solar Year. Happy New Port Hanukkah and Long and Short Yard, 0985 CJP, CNY 360, Short Yard 1200, Long Yard 300.
I am Crystal Starblocks once again. This is We Give Best Wishes from all at RKZY TV Channel 8, a Roblo TV affiliation, to those celebrating a new CJP year and Yard, plus Sigma Year this as fireworks are going off in numerous areas outside of Robloxian Federation, including Elite City, Elitopia, Kanbor84 City and Silver City Corgitopia just to name example. Also here in Cryptor City, but the Skycam is unavailable due to scheduled network maintenance, and other areas in Robloxia, including Greenville, Pacifico, even word from Pinewood Media. Also at Pinewood Computer Core with fireworks inside the core. Pinewood Security dispatched to halt it due to safety concerns and being easy target for the Mayhem Syndicate to raid.
This as we hand off to the Marky.
Scott.
No.
Scott.
That is Mark
Scott.
Illitertrap.
Scott. It is very important and urgent. Please stand by for special Xylem cast from Elito Gamer ESP on Vero Television. For RDK TV viewers, we hand off to Marky and Chris K. This as the music is blaring across Zen Speedway, Thank God all other active events has concluded prior to the music, as we at Elito Rev learn, that is not allowed during the competition races, even the TDOT Olympics. This gets sounding since 2:48 p.m. Elite City, this as we now learn. As we bring you this race alert, this is the E-Rally Cross, Battery Electric 3, is to undergo an unscheduled intermission effective immediately until 3 o'clock p.m. Elite City. However, they may extend it beyond 3, as round 4 won't start until the music stops, this as we learn. As we got this development just into Elito Rev, also Elito News 24, as the newsroom is also alerted on this, as the music is confirmed to be broadcast over all the loudspeakers across Zen Speedway complex, in which would have been used for announcements from the staff, race directors, or the management. This as we also learn, the security also gets dispatched. It is unknown at this time of the cause of this mainly to be done by internal systems, possibly some fan went into restricted area of Zen Speedway and play music over the loudspeakers. However, it may also be some fellow transmitting the music via radio frequency within or outside Zen Speedway to the loudspeakers. That is a no-no, as it's not only a bannable offense from Zen Speedway for life, it's also against the law in the Elitopian Penal Code, leading to arrest, fines and jail for unauthorized radio transmission causing mischief, as it can result in a felony. Even though I am a music geek, upon observing the sounds, one of it being countdown music being countdown to the top for RDK 3000 TriStar today on RDK 3000 TriStar television service, maybe someone tuned the television at Zen Speedway to channel 5 and broadcast the audio, as we briefly showcase affiliate coverage from RDK 3000 TriStar television service, in which BWGT Silumcast suddenly ended as Vero TV simulcasting Elito Gamer ESP. I just told, this is another music playing across the loudspeakers, heard from Ross Blake. Definitely to be from Elito Music going into feature for other subject, this in conjunction to broadcast on Elito Gamer Radio 100.7 and either Elito Gamer ESPN/ or Vero Television. This in appreciation of esports match of Elite City Cryptors vs DG Red Blitz Esports when the initial intermission ends unless they extend the intermission by 15 or 20 minutes. This during the Neotrex Encore Gamer Fest 2023, EY1023, at the Convention Center. Unsure if the fellows transmit the broadcast from the devices at convention floor or in vehicle at parking lot. We bring in Raymond Blake at the Convention Center. You must have heard the report of some gaming and RDK countdown music blaring at Zen Speedway loudspeakers. Has someone using unauthorized equipment at the convention floor? The security over at the Elite City Convention Center are already aware of this and checking into the rooms, booths, and sections where the fellows responsible are doing unauthorized action. DRBE and ECR say the rosters do not do such action, as with other esports teams. This is fellows at DG Square Elito Sat, even ZY Park where the Swift FERS and Doves baseball game to start soon, and at RDK 3000 TriStar and Zendun. Word from RDK 3000 TriStar say none of the fellows in the S-Libment do not do such action. Now we will stay on top of this, as we now bring the pre-match countdown report as we are close to the esports match start of DG Red Blitz Esports and Elite City Cryptors. This is for concerning Elite City Cryptors. Players to watch: Thunder, Chris Trex Elito and Shaker, Mickey Daniels. Let's hear from Shake. We must hand off to Elito Weather Forecasting Center with Shaker's older brother, lead meteorologist Sean Daniels, immediately for an important and urgent weather bulletin.
I am lead meteorologist Sean Daniels from Elito Weather. The Meteorological Service of Elitopia has issued rainfall warning level 1/amber in force for the Federal District and Elite City Metro and surrounding areas highlighted in bluish-green on the map behind me on the video wall, until 15:45, 3:45 p.m. Elite City, 82.3 EMT, 1975 T or XRE LCT and T DCT, 813 or 81dozy 1 LST and T DCT, 823 Kia Trokans T DC Nex and LCX. This includes Maritas City. This is the Tronic Diamond Weather Force and Blitzton Azenian Weather Service has issued a squall alert and weather advisory in effect until the same time mentioned, 15:45, for Blitzadino Zeniali and surrounding areas on the Blitzton Azenian side. This is on the MSE, TDWXF and BZDWXS Doppler radars, also automated weather stations, indicating heavy rain arriving from the northwest, orientation of close to to 290 degrees, 320 radians, 5.05 radians, 80 zones, 800 kilotoons, moving southeast orientation of 110 degrees, 120 gradients, 1.90 radians, 30 zones, 300 kilotoons. Up to 40 mm per hour, 24 kilonitros per choi, 1.13 miometros per trocant, 1.55 inches per hour rainfall rate is expected, with wind gusts up to 60 to 70 km per hour, 36 to 42 kilonitros per choi, 170 to 198 ciometros per trocant, 37 to 43 miles per hour is expected, in which brings Arctic air from the north bringing unseasonably chilly temperatures. This as for example, for Rockville in New Omega province, it has since came down to a chilly 10 degrees Celsius, 100 tempos, 15.7 kbmi, 50 degrees Fahrenheit compared to Rexer, a balmy 26 degrees Celsius, and in Xenopolis City, hot but not too humid, 32 degrees Celsius, feeling like 35 degrees Celsius, in contrast to Alito Polar Township in far northern Elitopia in Icy Province, Icy Prefecture, a chilly minus 10 degrees Celsius with rare midsummer snowstorm, heavy snow and wind where a winter storm warning is in effect there.
Sorry to cut in. I am meteorologist Daniel Trexelito. I must have to address that according to current versions as per RDK TSR, Ilito Weather, Ilito College, ELU and ECT weather stations plus latest report at Elite City Metropolitan International Airport. It has since begun to rain hard in the past moment. For drivers listening on Ilito News Radio in Elite City Metro and surrounding areas, drive with extra caution, slow down and leave extra space. Also mandatory use of headlamps during inclement weather, it's the law. Violators will be fined 40 to 80 helios, and given 2 points on the license for driving with headlights off during inclement weather. For latest traffic information, tune to Ilito Traffic 784 kHz on AM, or MW band, or dial 588 on your cell, or visit www.588info.elp. Sean?
Thank you, Daniel. This is you head back to the studio for Weather Center, live immediately. This is he said, it has since begun to rain hard in the past moment and based on wind diversions, to be gusty as well. We hand off to Alex Ilito Trexter from Ilito Rev over at Zen Speedway for the race alert concerning TD Auto Olympics on E-Rally Cross 3. Alex, hope you have your rain gear on.
Actually, I am inside my Ilito Rev car. This is I to put on my rain gear then head out of my car, however must deliver the update really quick. We have gotten word from the organizers that the event is unfortunately under a weather delay as the music is still blaring over the loudspeakers as it would normally to resume at 3 p.m. Elite City. To repeat, E-Rally Cross 3 is under a weather delay. We must hand off to Ilito Sports Center Sports Desk and Jason Tanstar for a sports alert.
I am Jason Transtar over at Ilito Sports. The ELB Baseball Elite City Swiffers vs Rexer Doves have just went under a weather delay. This before start of first inning and during the ceremonial first pitch, in which Princess Omega and Alito Wizard to throw a ceremonial first pitch to the Swiffers pitcher when rain alarm sounders get blaring, then thunder immediately after as the duos head to rush to the Alito Mobile. This as the tarp gets placed on once the duos head to the exit en route to the Alito Mobile at VIP parking, and players running off the field. This as the retractable rooftop failed to close as it suffered a malfunction when it was beginning to close via automated system. To repeat, Elite City Swiffers vs Rexer Doves baseball game under a weather delay. We hand off back to Sean Daniels from Alito Weather since Raymond Blake is unavailable at this time. We just learned Sean is also unavailable as we learn he to be on air very soon for Alito Weather Center Live. We would have hand off back to Catherine and Tori but requested not to hand off to them, as Stephen Alito Kanbor is also unavailable, as Mike Gene K is busy, to anchor Alito Money closing bell as we hand off to Mark E. Crypter and Chris K. Crypter from RDK 3000 TriStar.
Thank you Jason Tanstar over at Alito Sports. I am Chris K. Crypter.
And I am Marky Crypter over at Studio RD.ZR. We must say this very brief since we are cutting close on time. This is the esports players to watch. Shaker and Thunder from ECR, Kanbor, TraxRex, Villadina, and Ichiro ESK Crypter's cousin Kenka. Oh my god. Final Minoct and Splix Octal timekeeping. TraxRex are excited.
It sure is to be a contested esports match based on analysts' predictions and record and stats of past meets in prior tournaments, even when as prior names, Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming back in 2020, EY 1020.
This when compared to ECR/ELS and DRBE/BRG versus Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports, not as contested with Team RDK winning most matches.
Alerta, 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 alerta. Docinel final en el cronometraje duodecimal de Kanbor84 Spinellian hacia el comienzo del partido de deportes electrónicos.
Final Dozinel and Kanbor84 Spinellian duodecimal timekeeping toward esports match start. This is its 2357 kbts, 94 Doziel FKBDT. This is viewing parties of the matches held at DG Kin 7 Kanborzat in Kanbor D City as with eSpa and DG Tron in Altronic City, and DG Square Latosat in the ELC. 2 minutes remaining to esports match start. Hi, Kenka sure are hyped.
This is a best of 9. First to 5 Encounter Blitz Striker Spring Update.
In the competition match in part of NTEC, GR, 2023, EY 1023 at the Elite City Convention Center, in a 2.5 choi and half choi, 1 dozy or 12 and 3 dozinal, Monaro, 28.8 and 7.2 minute, 48 and 12 decinute round format. Based on records and stats, to be a heated one.
This coverage is sponsored by Z-Fuel, Kitech G, Gamer Corner, Elito Cola, Rocktech, Zenchair Gaming, Elito Games, Graystar Gaming and powered by Elito Gamer ESP. Match gameplay coverage is always on Elito Gamer ESP, Elito Gamer Radio 100.7, Elito Gamer ESP app, Elito News Go app. Also online with live stream and live blog. Also coverage from News and Talk View on Elito News 24. Also RDK 3000 TriStar Today on RDK 3000 TriStar television service. Also on social media, hashtag, DRB, VS, ECR. In addition to coverage within RDK 3000 TriStar network on multi-view or separate audio on RDK 3000 TriStar television service. Also on RDK TSR radio service too, as we also have our own reporting during RDK 3000 TriStar Today.
We must pass you a programming alert. Elito News 24's Kanbor Elito Express is being preempted this because the host Stephen Elito Kanborda is unavailable to host as he is running late, as he requested the Elito News 24 producers to preempt the show as they requested RDK producers and us to simulcast RDK 3000 TriStar Today via RDK TV service main on Elito News 24 alongside native airing on RDK 3000 TriStar television service until 15:30 Elite City, then closing bell via Elito Money simulcast. I am Chris K. Cryptor.
And I am Marky Cryptor, as we see you in a dissolute time.
This is RDK 3000 TriStar Today. I am Chris K. Cryptor. Jakur, Chris Kaistar.
And I am Marky Cryptor, Mark Elitistar, broadcasting live and direct from RDK 3000 TriStar RDK Newsline News Center over at RDK 3000 TriStar Main HQ in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia.
We are powered up always on all RDK networks, television, radio, streaming and more. The latest at this hour.
Rex X Cryptor, Cousin Corey E Cryptor, Mark K Cryptor. I know you would have departed Elite City to Kanbor D City at 0700 KIP, 0500 KBTS, 205 KBDT, 2000 hours or DK-ELC/ELS, Choi, Desinute, Mark, Maya, Oku, Zoya and Kyotroken 0, Midnight UTC, or UTK in Kanberlish, but due to the esports match for ECR/EKRDRBE, I would advise you to depart shortly after match and should it go beyond 2000 hours or DK-ELC/ELS. Bear in mind they say certain subjects in both English and Kanberlish.
Alright Sean E. Cryptor. This is I, Rikikan, new, to be a very contested esports match. Yes, Rikikan, this is I Mark K. Cryptor, Markip, note, we must depart no later than midnight Elite City and RDK time, 7 AM Hex Kip, 5 AM KBTS.
Yes, this as we must host the impromptu News Sigma Year Gala at, oh my god, Ruby Gilman and Canberra version to be interviewed on Canbernet. I must see this.
I do note it to air at 012 KBTS, 1512 RDK, at start of Choi 80.
Oh my god, Ruby Gilman and Canberra version to be interviewed on Canbernet. I must see this.
But we must begin with a weather alert off the top. The Meteorological Service of Elitopia has issued a rainfall warning level 1 amber signal for Elite City Metro, and the Blitzdinozenian Weather Service and Tronic Diamond Weather Force has issued a squall alert and weather advisory for Blitzdinozenuli and surrounding areas until 15 to 45 RDK and Elite City plus blitz time. 823 Kia Trokins, 82.3 EMT, 1975 TRX, 813, or 81 due 1 sign time.
On the MSE, BZDWS, and TDWXF Doppler radars, a line of heavy rain has arrived to Elite City and Blitzdinozenuli in the past couple moments from the northwest, 80 zones, 850 KIO tunes. The movement of the subject is to the southeast, 30 zones, 350 KIO tunes, up to 40 mm per hour. 24 kilo nitros per choi, 1.13 meo matros per trocant. Close to 1.6 inches per hour rainfall rate is expected, with wind gusts up 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, 36 to 42 kilonitros per choi, 170 to 198 CIO matros per trocant, 34 to 43 miles per hour, also on the cards.
According to latest report from the RDK weather station, stating heavy rain and breezy winds with temperature of 12.0 degrees Celsius, 120 tempos, or charged, 18.8 kbmi, 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit, from last report of 28.0 degrees Celsius, 280 tempos or charged, 44.0 kbmi, 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit from last report at 14 to 30 RDK and Elite City. Drivers are urged to drive with extra caution, slow down, and mandatory use of low beam, not only for safety but it's the law. Persons outdoors must have prepared themselves with rain gear or took refuge inside structure or vehicle.
In addition, a special marine warning has been issued for Alpha River. Wind gusts around 35 knots are expected, producing hazardous waves. Mariners must dock to port immediately. This results in suspension of one active event as we have a race alert to pass to you, on one of the Tronic Diamond Olympics events, E-Rally Cross 3, at Zen Speedway in Elite City where Zen Racing David Daniels is leading. It was delayed due to music, now suspended due to rain, as it is now confirmed to start over at 1800 hours RDK in Elite City. To repeat, E-Rally Cross 3 suspended and to start over this evening 1800 hours RDK in Elite City.
To recap, rainfall warning level 1 issued for Elite City, squall alert and weather advisory for Blitzadinosinuli until 15 to 45 RDK, ELC, BZD resulting in E-Rally Cross 3 brings suspended until 1800 RDK ELC and to start over.
It was previously under intermission for sudden music with mix of the feeds on computer from internet from sources in which rang alarm to the security with person responsible who left Zen Speedway complex via motorbike, Ilito Music TV, Ilito Gamer ESP, and external devices, Ilito Gamer Radio 100.7, RDK 3000 TriStar television service, and local source playing the New Year countdown music re-NYE drill for News Engoyer, RDK 3000 TriStar countdown to top leading to this newscast. Gaming music with the horn at 1500 hours RDK Ilk at Loud Audio and the esports match broadcast from Ilito Gamer Radio 100.7 and Ilito Gamer ESP being Elite City Cryptors and DG Red Blitz esports, as the match is in progress as they compete in best of 9. First to 5 encounter Blitz Striker during Neotrek's Ion Core Gamer Fest 2023, EY1023, at Elite City Convention Center based on the map score. It's very contested as DRBE have a slim lead at this instant.
We are joined with Mark Z Cryptor and Corey Z Cryptor reporting live at the Elite City Convention Center. Raptor and Farah?
Yes, this as they are really heating up in the first moments of the match, as it sure is a contested esports match. Yes, Mark, as I Corey note. There is even a viewing party at DG Square Latosat, also at DG Can 7 Kanborzat in Kanbor City.
Trexer, it's 1500, as it means, New Kanbor Day, 4th of Dippy and Kb.P 18.
I do note, this is I to check techno to query the headlines from Canberra Center. What? Oh my god, weather alert. Special weather statement is in force for Trex City, to be quite windy, 60 to 70 kilometers per hour wind gusts, and up to 40 millimeters per hour rainfall rate. Has it begun to rain, Chris?
Oh god, yes, it has, in the past moment or two.
This is I have to watch stream of RDK TSRT on the computer. Chris, you watch it on your tab, as the hosts Mark E. Crypter and Chris K. Crypter to mention the report as the lead.
Okay, Trexer.
The latest at this hour. Game on. Elite City Cryptors and Digi Red Blitz.
Trexer. Why did you mute the audio portion of the stream?
They are mentioning the headline rundown as I will unmute as I am cranking up radio then turn it down after a minute.
I'm off to go make things right. Miles and miles away. Through the blood of the gray.
Apologies as I had to turn it down as I read the news banner. One of the Tronic Diamond Auto Olympics event went into a sudden weather delay, but what with the music also? Heard from Sean and Robert Z, music started since 1448. We must take note on the Xenopolian New Year. We must contact Bogey later on the day, the main act to occur this weekend on the Xenoconics method of Xeno year 2001.
Yes, this is I to message him after 1700 hours. He should arrive back to Trex City by that time, coming back from trip from Costa Aero.
Aside, torn them apart far and wide. The indestructible
But we must begin with a weather alert off the top. The Meteorological Service of Elitopia has issued a rainfall warning level 1 amber signal for Elite City Metro, and the Blitzdinoxenian Weather Service and Tronic Diamond Weather Force has issued a squall alert and weather advisory for Blitzdinoxenuli and surrounding areas until 15 to 45 RDK and Elite City plus Blitz time. 823 Kia Trokins, 82.3 EMT, 1975 TRX, 813, or 81 due 1 sign time.
On the MSE, BZDWS, and TDWXF Doppler radars, a line of heavy rain has arrived to Elite City and Blitzdinoxenuli in the past couple moments from the northwest, 80 zones, 850 KIO tunes. The movement of the subject is to the southeast, 30 zones, 350 KIO tunes, up to 40 millimeters per hour. 24 kilo nitros per choi, 1.13 meo matros per trocant. Close to 1.6 inches per hour rainfall rate is expected, with wind gusts up 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, 36 to 42 kina nitros per choi, 170 to 198 CIO natros per trocant, 34 to 43 miles per hour, also on the cards.
According to latest report from the RDK weather station, stating heavy rain and breezy winds with temperature of 12.0 degrees Celsius, 120 tempos, or charged, 18.8 kbmi, 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit, from last report of 28.0 degrees Celsius, 280 tempos or charged, 44.0 kbmi, 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit from last report at 14 to 30 RDK and Elite City. Drivers are urged to drive with extra caution.
What the hell is that?
Topless female in the video billboards in the Elite City Metro camp, but it gets auto-censored from the main source.
Structure or vehicle.
In addition, a special marine warning has been issued for Alpha River. Wind gusts around 35 knots are expected, producing hazardous waves. Mariners must dock to port immediately. This results in suspension of one active event as we have a race alert to pass to you, on one of the Tronic Diamond Auto Olympics events, near Alley Cross 3, at Zen Speedway in Elite City where Zen Racing David Daniels is leading. It was delayed due to music, now suspended due to rain, as it is now confirmed to start over at 1800 hours RDK in Elite City.
It to end at 1545. Maybe sooner than that, as we must check in with our relatives Melissa Xylostar at Sign Restaurant, and Mark Xylostar at Trex Diner, unsure if they heard such notice and to temporary close patio.
Okay, as I am also listening to report on the radio.
Turn that off. Trexer as we head to our cars.
Okay. We must put on our rain gear too.
Okay. As it's quite a soaker out, as the temperature has fallen to a chilly 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Trexer, you take off now.
Okay, however Chris, stay close to the RDK Trex Mobile, this as I put it in a WD lock, tarmac wet, and normal mode as the traction battery is charged up, as we are good on fuel. Putting it to gear and setting to max regen, make sure you have your seat belt on, click it or tick it, and watch your speed and drive with caution due to the weather and don't go too close to the RDK Trex Mobile.
Okay, Trexer.
While at it, Chris, go think of what we to have for. Whoa, pull over now, Weather alert, in Neo City, I must listen for info.
This is Trex 100.4 Trex City. We have a severe weather alert to pass to you especially for listeners in Neo City. The Trex Weather Agency has issued a severe thunderstorm warning level destructive for Neo City, until 3:30 p.m. Trex City. On the Doppler radar, a squall line embedded with the system is racing toward Neo City. Destructive winds are expected, up to 160 to 170 km/h wind gusts, and torrential intense rain up to 1,000 to 2,000 mm/h is expected. Personnel must take the storm seriously. APDS Severe Thunderstorm Watch remains in effect for Central West Trexland until 4 o'clock p.m. Trex City including Neo City. Special weather statement remains in effect for areas to the south now until 3:30 p.m. Trex City, previously to expire at 3:45 p.m. including Trex City. 60 km/h wind gusts and 40 mm rainfall rate is expected.
Chris, don't take off yet. I have to call Zen's cell as I have to inform him on the matter. Hello.
Zen's encryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar. What is, ahem, you must be Trexer. Rex encryptor, is this important?
Yes, it is important and urgent but not concerning subject here but to the north. You should note there's a severe warned storm in one part in Trex land, where the area and surrounding areas to the north and east, in Neo City. Just 150 kilometers northeast of Elite City and Trex City is a PDS Severe Thunderstorm Watch and Severe Thunderstorm Warning Level Destructive is in effect for Neo City, wind gusts to be like 160 to 170 kilometers per hour.
Oh my god. That equals to about 100 km per choy. As a safety precaution, do not, repeat, do not head toward Neo City. Is one of your friends visiting there?
Yes, to be Samurai, worker at Trex Customs, also one of my relatives is there.
Okay, tell him to head back to Trex City once storm stops and when he's safe to do so.
This sure is a nice tuning shop. Anyhow, where are the cars?
It's in one of the area, as I to explain soon.
Anyhow, too bad, Costa Tuning in Costa Aero has gotten shut down, as it got turned into parts as the owner, terminated off the platform. And his cars also turned into parts as the owner of Costa Tuning was being a pedophile, to some fellow, to be a furry in diapers named Mittens. Being a feline furry cat, in which she was forced by the fellow named Mickey, in which I told him to stop or I would have threatened to call Costa Aero police. Mickey told Mittens to what I call, to blitz Mittens, in which consist of telling her to fart. Also do fetish acts as he forced her to do X-rated content, even sexual consent with no clothes and undergarments while inside the tuning shop at the upper floors while my collages bash on the door yelling Mickey to stop as Mark tried to shoot warning shots with shotgun. However Mickey was doofed, as with Mittens without warning, as with the cars and the tuning shop as we fall to the ground although I and Mark were tumbling toward the street unharmed but for the others, Radian was at lower floor as he had to run out as for the rest, ended up hurt, one of workers were killed. We were forced to move to Neo City as a result. Incident occurred after New Year's in January 2023.
Yes, this is I noted the oof sound and had to run out of the tuning shop to the emergency exit.
Wait a minute, my phone is beeping. Must check who is from Trexer. Oh my god, there is a wicked storm in progress or imminently over in Neo City, up to 160 km/h plus wind gusts, to be a derecho. Power is likely to go out in the tuning shop. We must have emergency.
Samuel, chill, we went through this once in the past as we were on emergency backup power.
Yes Radian, as the generators to switch on automatically and it have battery backup for uninterrupted power before the gens kick in.
Yes, as that was last used for the last power outage in the past month, but a scheduled 4-hour power outage for replacing the transformers as they were doing routine maintenance, as the power company alerted us of a planned power outage in early July 2023 via phone. You should note the chime. This means the system has switched to the battery backup unit, as the lights remain on at the tuning shop, as the generator to kick in imminently. This means power is out due to the storm, as wind gusts clocked at 100 vels, but we are on emergency backup power, as it's confirmed to kick in at this point as I check my tablet. Unfortunately, we cannot watch television since cable is also out, as with internet and landline telephone phone, but wireless cellular service is up as this device is connected to 4G and 5G LTE. As for you Samarel, you can call your friends at the tuning shop. You should have 4 or 5 bars rather than 0 to 1 bars, as it should not say no service on the display.
Confirmed, at 5 bars, strong signal, will text my friends.
This is the engine generator is not running because it first uses the hydrogen fuel cell first, then when the hydrogen fuel runs out, the engine generator will kick in, as it's a bi-fuel generator as it runs via natural gas line, then switch to propane once the natural gas service goes out or when there's a natural gas leak within the city, as utility crews shut it off for safety, then using gasoline but can be switched manually. Natural gas service did not go out as the facility is in Ion City, in which experiencing least effects of storm as power and other utilities remain on. There is a special weather statement in effect for Trex City and Ion City. No severe weather expected, but 60 km/h wind gusts and moderate to heavy rain, but to clear out at 3:30. However, in the latest bulletin, for Neo City, 2,500 mm of rainfall rate per hour, flash flood emergency is out for Neo City. As we may need to head out of tuning shop and head to Trex City. You probably did not know of the hidden tunnel from this tuning shop to the one in Trex City.
I wonder where it gets located in the tuning shop, as my friends are informed of subject.
Thank God the skies cleared out. It was not as bad as thought here, but in Neo City, it was so wild, entire city was flooded. Though it's at low elevation.
Yes, even the winds, up to 160 km/h gusts. However, we must shut off the ignitions and head out of the vehicles, but it's unseasonably cool for the summer. Temperatures drop to a chilly 12 degrees Celsius as we normally to be in mid to high 20s in Celsius scale.
Yes, as we to await Trexer and Chris.
This is I to head to the variety store to get some crisps and slushy for me. Anyhow, I am a fan of the Cryptors, as they lead 1-0 after map 1 as map 2 occurred not long ago as I painted my crossover for the subject while you Steven had to root for DRBE. Unsure on Raymond and Richard as I will see you soon.
Well, as Andrew says, ECR leads 1-0 but heard report on car radio, on Alito Gamer Radio 100.7. DRBE is leading in map score in map 2 before I shut off the ignition.
Anyhow, we must get mind off esports and onto automotive racing. Especially the music at Zen Speedway this afternoon. The music was heard as far away as Trex Mall Shopping Center in southwest Trex City from 2:48 to 3 o'clock p.m. resulting in delay in which gets further delayed due to weather until it gets suspended until 6 o'clock this evening.
This is we must get out of the vehicles now.
15:49 hours, 3:49 p.m. Trexer and Chris should be arriving very soon.
Yes, 3:49 in the afternoon. This is the duo should be coming imminently and here they come.
Chris, take note that we are stopping here because Steven has messaged me to come to his house.
Is there a reason?
He did not disclose the reason. For some reason, the Trex friends also arrived to Steven's house.
I am wondering what's going on.
This is I must talk to Steven on explanation. Hey there. I am Trexer and this is Chris. First off, is there a reason for meeting at your house?
Hey there, we are waiting for Andrew to come back. He should arrive any moment. I to explain reason soon.
Whoa. I do note some crossover as I read license plate. Oh my god. ECR esports fan in Trex City Metro. I must ask him on subject being my friend Andrew Sinatron. His relatives Dimitri and Michael residing in Elite City. Andrew, are you a fan of Elite City Cryptors?
Yes, anyhow, I am a fan of the Cryptors, as I got the fan jersey of subject at the shop in Trex City yesterday.
Yes, as you made a decent paint job on your car and some odds and ends onto your 2023 Sokudo Crest E Hybrid X PHEV Sport. You traded in from the 2020 Sokudo Crest Hybrid?
Yes.
Anyhow, I'm Archilito Trexter am heading home, but I must switch vehicles as I to drive my Conix as I to put my motorcycle beside, and to head back to the convention center then the auto show. This is, some fellows to the north across the border wall as I to get them attention via car horn.
What with the car horn? It's not our cars.
It's the Elitopian resident, from Elite City Metro, being our cross-border friend Mark Alito Trexstar, he to say us something.
Okay, hey there. What is on your mind on Theta 2nd, EY 1023 and August 3rd, 2023?
It is me, Mark Alito Trexter from Elite City, Elitopia now, the fellows in Trex City, and Steven, you should note there are two events ongoing now, Annual Auto Exhibition Show, Elitopian Auto Show, 2023, EY 1023, Trex Year 23, and one other, Neo Trex Ion Core Gamer Fest, 2023, EY 1023, Trex Year 23.
Does it gets in progress now? We would have loved to check it out. We were originally to head to Ion City, previously Neo City, but we may consider to head to Elite City for a visit for 2 events.
Yes, why not come for a visit? Make sure you bring your pass cards with you, alternate to the passport when you arrive via car.
Yes, this is for you Trexer. We must note the 2 events, one being the auto show at the venue, not at the convention center but at the other venue, this due to gaming convention at the convention center, the Neo Trex Ion Core Gamer Fest 2023.
We would have head to Elite City but I will be heading back to the Bureau, as you to go solo, as I am awaiting Mickey Zylastar who is en route to Trex City and the gang from the tuning shop in what used to be Neo City.
Trexer, why have you decided to stay in Trex City?
I am awaiting Mickey Zylastar who is en route to Trex City and the gang from the tuning shop in what used to be Neo City. I and he to discuss on Mickey's next car. They have since arrived but unsure which car Mickey is driving. Hey bro Steven.
Oh my god, Mark Neostar, hope you are safe from the storm.
Yes, however side note, tuning shop gets roadkilled as with Neo City.
Anyhow, good timing. I and my friends are heading to Elite City, Elitopia for the visit. 2 events going on. One of it to get your attention, the annual car exhibit show.
I knew it, Elitopian Auto Show, 2023, EY 1023, Trex Year 23. I want to see the new 2024 Dirty Esprex manual. I and the crew at Trex Customs and what used to be Kenka Tuning will visit, well, with exception of Mickey as he told us he's staying in Trex City. He to sell his Nissan R34. Trexer? Oh my god. Mickey Zylastar. Hope you are safe from the storm. Yes, anyhow, my brother Andrew Zylastar, he is swept away from the flood waters in Neo City, but got contact with him. He is underwater in the rapids. He is located at Ion River. How does he survive? He is wearing diving gear with tanks and rebreather, as he also wears PFD, helmet, pads, wetsuit, splash jacket, goggles, fins and such. Based on current, to be heading to Trex City late afternoon. That is good to hear. Is he injured? No. Anyhow I to sell this car, as I to explain on my next car soon. Anyhow what is Chris Zylastar and the Trex friends off to? Elite City, Elitopia to check out 2 events, one being automotive show as I to message them soon on vehicles at the auto show, one of it potentially to be next car for you, to be hybrid, PHEV, electric, or hydrogen fuel cell car as you are moving forward for going green. Yes, Trexer is my next car to be an electrified one. Trexer, where are we heading to? Back at the establishment. Anyhow why did you call the fellows at the cookout TRC? Did you place an order? Yes, for me, for takeout. This is I to call Mark Zylastar at Trex Diner to order for me is it to be for takeout also?
Trexer, Rex Z Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar RBX and R8664 Studios RBX.
Yes, Shaker. Game on. Shaker here from Elite City Cryptors. Egad. Not you, Mickey Daniels. I am talking about the other Shaker, Zen Z Cryptor.
Yes, as for you Mickey Daniels, Trexer must have said nickname concerning me. You should note mine have a letter Z, or Z, as your battle tag does not, to avoid confusion.
Whoops, my bad, apologies, Zen Z Cryptor and Trexer.
This is for you Trexer, you, Chris and your cousins. Also your Trex friends are being offered assistance at one section for the Xenopolian New Year prep. The crew has arrived from DG Square Elito Sat, the Elito NYE gang. As they would like for you to assist in prep but do so at 1500 hours and several minutes.
This gives me enough time to check out Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports booth.
Yes, however bear in mind, Ozzy and Skittles are present there as with Chubby H Cryptor and 5 others of the RDK Hex. Illitozard and Princess Omega is not far beside. Treat Ozzy and Skittles with respect as with Illitozard and Princess Omega. If one of your Trex friends rough on Ozzy and Skittles including assault, name calling and such, Illito Wizard will wave warning flares or even zap the personnel responsible to sanction the fellow with his Illito wand, so tell the Trex friends that.
Okay, Zen Z Cryptor. However after paid for the snacks at Illito 7 as I paid in cash, $50, only to receive change in Illitopian currency, 10 Elios. That is like worth $25, as I do note, the 10 Elio note. Princess Omega as I see her beside Illito Wizard meters away, for some reason, some spliction in DRBE fan gear dropped something. Bank note, 10 Illitopian Elios, wait a minute. Not 10 Elios but a 10 Kanbor coin note, May 2023 series showing Gumball Watterson, this as I do note on the front of 10 Kanbor coin note while on the back of 10 Elio note, Gumball Watterson. From the amazing world of Gumball, show to air moments away on Trex Vision, in Trex City in Trex Land after 24-hour Trex News Beat. Must be some Kanbordian Toursid who dropped the note, this as. Ahem. Identify yourself.
I am Kanbor Lazuli from Kanbor784. Beside B is Kanbor Splix and Nemu Kanbor.
I am Trexer, Rex Z Cryptor, Rex Xylastar from RDK 3000 TriStar, and R8664 Studios, brother of Zen Z Cryptor. I am visiting ELC or what you say, ELS for the day for prep work as per special request for event at 2000 hours local tonight, 5 o'clock KBTS, for new Zeno year on main year 2001. I reside in Trex City to the north, in Trex Land. You must be coming from Kanbor City, right?
Yes.
And the purpose of the visit for today?
Check out the gaming convention for Neo Trex Encore Gamer Fast Kb.P 18. Kb.SDY 1 Grove 208, 2023 here in Elite City, Wheeltopolis.
Ahem, do you mean, Elite City, Illitopia? It would be better if you said the proper term of subject. And did you arrive earlier in the hour?
Yes. At 23:15 KBTS, as we departed at 2000 hours KBTS, we traveled via Hyperloop.
Hold on while I Trexer inform fellow at RDK in Kanbor City. Rikikan. Rex X Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbor Unit Division in Kanbor City. Code Kanborolito. Code Kanborolito. Kanbor unions of KB.784 are in Elite City, Illitopia to check out the gaming convention you went there in past week. They departed Kanbor City 20h0 KBTS. They arrived at 23 hours 15 minutes KBTS. They may attend the new Xenopolian New Year event at NTEC, GR, 23 or in Kanbor terms, NTEK. GR, K18 in the evening in Elite City, toward pre-dawn in Kanbor City with notable Xenopolian immigrant to Illitopia. Please telephone the fellows at Kanbor784 HQ in Kanbor City ASAP. Trexer, I am conversation with Kb.P. The trip was authorized, they to stay for the remainder of the convention as they to depart back to Kanbor City at end of convention toward mid-Dipion or mid-August. Planning of the trip started in the past 96 hours. This is for you Kanborcat. Head to Elite City, Elitopia at the soonest possible and monitor the Kanbor unions as they arrived in past half hour or so. They are starting trip tonight as purpose of trip is the gaming convention at the convention center. I and the Rikikans crew are staying in Kanbor City for the impromptu New Sigma year countdown with target for New Xenopolian year master at 0500 kbts. If the Kanbor unions overcelebrate for the Xenopolian new year, page me then radio Sean Cryptor on two-way immediately once clock strikes 2000 hours RDK ELS, 0500 kbts, midnight UTK, and 0 seconds.
Okay, Rex X Cryptor as I to depart at 020 kbts.
You should note I the Elito Wizard must remind of subject for you, Princess Omega of subject every 5th day of the Elito month on the Elito Legacy Alpha calendar every Quat Diz with the upcoming one on Quat Diz Prinumam is 5th, EY 1023 on the Legacy Alpha, being, Quat Diz Theta 21st. EY 1023 on the modern Elitopian calendar translating to Tuesday August 22nd. 2023 however on Prinuloma's 4th and Theta 20th at 79.1 EMT and 66.666 Kino Choice, 1900 TRX and 0 Decions exactly in August 21st. On a Treyaradize or Monday afternoon in local time at 1500 hours Elite City and 0 seconds precisely. This is Trexer must note, 10th day of Bravo Trirax, Trex year TX.Y23, at 7:55 sign and 0. Or 74 doza 7 and 0 in duodecimal, 791 deci and 666, on a octida duo z nerf day to be technical, however informal on 11th of the Trex month, on nonadai trias I sign day.
What is the calendar system the fellow is mentioning?
Princess Omega, that to be the Trex calendar, mainly for the Zenpak and for most in Trex land to the north mainly in Trex City. Trex year 23 occurred on start of MJD 60,000 on Nilota's Beta 26th, EY 1023 and Saturday February 25th, 2023 and the start of the month, being Bravo Trirax, 3rd month of 2nd season being the 8th month of the year on Nilota's, Theta 11th, EY 1023 and Saturday August 12th. 2023 and the start of Bravo season on Nilota's Zeta 24th, EY 1023 and Sunday June 25th. 2023 as it occurred on 19th of the Elito month on Legacy Alpha of Nilomas for new Trex year, Pent is after the 16th enhancement of the Elito gems. For new Trex season and no name is 17th for the next Trex month and Bravo by Rex started on Octama's 19th being Nilota's Ada 18th, EY 1023 and Wednesday July 19th, 2023 at start of Elite Metric season EMY 86 MLE. Anyhow the subject I explain on Quat Diz Theta 21st, EY 1023 and Tuesday August 22nd. 2023 to be subject but it's not an Elitopian related subject as it is also not a Tronic Diamond related event. But may be subject Ultimopian related in the Kyoto Pack Union. However the main subject is not within Elitopia, Tronic Diamond Union even in Webchester and Hanatalia nor in Taxico.
Is it subject north of Corgitopia, west of Hawexatex Union, and east of Alftronic and Omni Republics, Webchester and Hanatolia?
It to be's Waythakan Independence Day but I explain other subject in Elitish. Iotibe tinamizo anonimizo pritriomas kaneo ospinadas acadnamiso a yoshio acuinula aranulomint cabiclco a inalacalnala doimintoi prioctaca b octamas dido dis sowio de pioitica bicalaneo ione biosica bispinidos a ya anonymis unadizo prihep. Itides mesuso iso a adiaso a yaio oiticaneo ospinadas acad.
So yeo mizoicabispinidas acad?
Yeah. Teo base af koionisieo ada. So a haronifu ipea I ferre I weatizio gato area genudalaves a oeo psioi quatroio de oia purami a enai timiri 8th. This is the show gets aired on Jinx Television at 1100 hours Elite City time on weekends, 5 and 6 in 1100 hours Elite City on Mondays and Tuesdays, 0 and 1 before Jinx News midday.
11 a.m. every weekends on Channel 9? Show name Phineas and Ferb on Jinx Television? I am Skittles. And I am Ozzy.
I am Chubby H. Crypto from RDK 3000 Trista.
Chub, are you caregivers of the duos?
Yes, Elitoizard. This must be Princess Omega beside, right?
Yes.
Hey there, Chubby Hathros, aka Chubby H Cryptor, and Ozzy and Skittles.
Hey there.
Oh my god.
What with the odor?
Some gassy smell too. Must be from Ozzy.
Oops, I pooped and peed as I need to have a change up. Me too.
Chub, nearest washroom is to the left next to Elito Gamer ESP booth and Kitech G booth. It have a changing table. Head there immediately.
Okay.
What with the gassy odor smell?
SE Stars plays, from Ozzy, with Michael Ague Chubby H Cryptor. This is for you Corey Zanders, Corey Z Cryptor. I Mark Zaniels. Mark Z Cryptor must note as required we must log the date and time and location for Operation Bumblebee. August 5th, 2023, 14:36. Yes, 2:36 p.m. in the ELC.
Chris K. Cryptor, why are you doing here? Just finished up my hairdo, as I needed to use the available sink as the 4 in the male's washroom was in use by Kanbor, Kenka, Elitatina and Trax Rex from Digi Red Blitz Esports needed to use the sink to do some grooming duties for photo shoot. Also reminder on the car trip with Ozzy and Skittles in the next week. Which car to be using for the trip? The 80s Ford Sierra Estate 4x4. Okay, I will go let the personnel know.
For some reason, as I follow the scent, some gassy odor ends up here.
Ruba
Excuse
K.
me,
Cryptor.
Chris K.
Tell the
Cryptor,
RDK
Zaker,
hex on
Chris
vehicle
Geistar,
Chubby H.
Ahem,
Cryptor to
Zaker,
use for the trip
Chris
later
K.
on in the
Cryptor,
month. Need to
Zaker,
use the
Zaker,
1980s Ford
Chris K.
Sierra
Cryptor,
Estate
Zaker,
4x4.
Zaker.
Yes, Trexer?
What with the gassy odor smell coming from this washroom?
Ozzy and Skittles almost had a blowout as they are due for Operation Bumblebee as Chubby H. Cryptor is doing subject while I had to go in there for a quick chat with him also to fix up my hairdo. The gassy odor was coming from Ozzy, with nickname being This is for you Ruba K. Cryptor. I must also add, you may also need to load up his car on resources for the duo on day of the trip before departure.
Okay, Chris K. Cryptor, this is for you Trexer. I will going to give you the special air freshener as once Operation Bumblebee finishes, you go head to the washroom and spray the air freshener. You go keep it to keep the RDK 3000 TriStar Robloxian Unit Division Center HQ and hub for R8664 Studios also your house once you head back to Trek City.
Yes, as it definitely needs an air refreshener, as Chris ZX Cryptor, Chris Xylistar also needs a couple.
Yes, Trexer as we may need like a bunch.
I do have different flavors at my house on Elitotronics Street in Elite City as I Robert Zillistar will give you a box of subject in which Ruba K. Cryptor and Zen Z Cryptor also have.
That is a must, as I to give some to Mark Xylistar at Trex Diner, and Melissa Xylistar at Sign Restaurant. For some reason, the opening match of ELG, Game Jam Esports Mania Trex 2023, EY1023 to occur 8 o'clock p.m. Elite City, 00.0 EMT, 0000 TRX tonight is postponed until tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. Elite City, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX when I Shaker, Mickey Daniels, and Elite City Cryptors. Part of EXG Esports, Elito Extreme Esports based in Elite City, take on Grove and Osetek Thieves, or 144/64 Thieves, owned by Trex Force Enterprises Elitopian Bureau, as the Kanbor.D counterpart Kanbor.D City Thieves is owned by TFE Kanbor.D Bureau, as the main HQ is based in Altronic City. This overviewing party of another subject to occur at 8 tonight, being the main action half a world away, where it to start at 9 o'clock AM local at the venue, as I call it as PokeChamps Terra 2023. This being day 2. Even Elito Gamer ESP is to devote coverage of it. This blamed on surprise announcement at 5:36 p.m. Elite City, at start of Choi 90.
This explains you mad over subject, but my brother Thunder, Chris Trex Elito is excited on subject already, but he is with Mark Kinistrax and Alex Elitostar.
I do understand as Alex Elitostar is also with Scott Elitostar. SE Stars plays in a live stream on ElitoTube as he is live streaming via his phone, doing commentating while his friend Jared Elito Cosmostar is communicating with Scott's viewers in the live chat. Anyhow, other than that, I do love the new clock ident for Vero Television, decent background as they brought back the elements from the early days of Vero, in late 2022, EY1022. Even the clock bar on the bottom, as it goes like LCD or LED-ish, this is Elito Gamer ESP also used it but themed to colors being team colors of Elite City Cryptors and Cryptors and E-Racing also EXG Esports. Anyhow, the theme music for VWG2N and the daytime show, VWGT, uses the theme music also used for Tronic Diamond Kanbor Elito Express on Elito News 24 and Exchange Express on Elito Money. Plus Pokemon Logical Elitopia on RDK Poke, sub-channel of RDK 3000 TriStar television service on sub-channel Channel 5. Shaker, Mickey Daniels, however it to get preempted for tonight and tomorrow night due to coverage of subject VWG2N hosts are mentioning. How do you know? Max SD Cryptor, Max S Daniels. Got in touch of Mark E Cryptor, Mark Elitostar at RDK 3000 TriStar main HQ over radio. He said that the fellows at RDK Studio Control Alpha plans to air subject as it's an important matter via request from Elito Gamer ESP and Elito Telemedia. And why is Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders, Mark Z Cryptor and Corey Z Cryptor, blocking view of booth showcasing on television? Subject gets attention to most fans in which we do not want mass influx of fans running to one booth.
Danielle Unitrex, do not, repeat, do not do it. I will break up with you if you go topless and wrestle you down and off camera if you go topless onto the TV camera, especially for Elito News 24 for 24 Elitopian hours, maybe Vero TV for VWG2N. Either that can offend the television audience or trip off the auto-censor system, and if airing on RDK TV, may result in show blacklist for the night and RDK TSRT to start early.
If she goes topless, what would you do to wrestle her down?
The famous actor in EWE Smack Raw just 2 nights ago on Wednesday evenings by my elder cousin, wrestler from the EWE, EY1J. Do you remember?
Yes, I saw his famous act on the TV on Elito Sports 360 2 nights ago.
That must be Elitopian Wrestling Entertainment, as there's a Xenopolian version of it, Xenopolian Wrestling Entertainment, XWE, in which gets renamed this month to Xeno Wrestling Force, or XCWF. There is even a wrestler named XY2J.
Yes, this as I saw the most recent match with a wrestler during XEWF Monday Night Blitz last Monday again.
Boobies.
Danielle, that's the last straw. Take this.
Are we on the air already?
Yes. Mark E. Cryptor, are we on air just now?
Yes, Chris K. Cryptor.
That was unwarranted. Ahem.
I am Mark E. Cryptor and this is Chris K. Cryptor over at Studio RDZR. Eep. We have just learned, we are airing this on Vero and RDK TV services. This as we learn, some action during sister network coverage of Ilito News 24/24 Ilitopian hours on Vero's VWG2 and has set off the auto censor system, in which resulted in both Vero TV systems to automatically switch feeds to RDK 3000 TriStar television service main while our systems automatically switched feeds to us. This as the alarms went off at Vero TV Studio Control V and RDK TSR Studio Control Alpha.
This as we learn. This was blamed on some Pokemon fan who exposed her breasts onto the camera after taking off shirt then bikini. However, on the breasts consist of the Pokeballs that was painted on using body paint, however that cannot be shown on the air as per ELRTC broadcast rules concerning nudity and for this network. In addition to Tronic Diamond, Kanbor84 and Webchesterian broadcast rules and broadcast rules of other regions as it's prohibited. In addition to RDK 3000 TriStar broadcast code of conduct.
This just 5 choice, half colicky, towards 70 minutes to kick off of Day 2 of Pokemon World Championship 2023, at viewing party during NTEC, GR, 23, at Elite City Convention Center as Ringo Silvestar was beside us with the VWG2 and hosts. Now, the auto censor is no longer active as we learn, as per commentary by Ringo Silvestar from Ilito News 24, some fan wrestled the topless female down and off camera.
This as we learn. The security has been dispatched as per memo by Jared B. Crypter.
This as the situation gets resolved is security to boot her out. However, we have received word from the VWG2 and hosts. They're to be recalled back to ELTM after facing such indecency exposure as the hosts will not be available to cover for the remainder of the show.
This is we must pass you a programming alert. Tonight's episode of VWG2N unfortunately needed to end. However, the coverage of the subject to the Pokemon 2023 EY1023 World Championships continues as we start an extended version of RDK 3000 TriStar Today Prime as it begins at the top of the hour at 1900 RDK ELC on Vero TV and RDK TV services. I am Chris K. Crypter.
And I am Marky Crypter, signing off as we see you at the top of the hour. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good thing the female who gone topless is banned from the convention center for life, even arrested by the ECPD, for indecency exposure as it's not only disallowed at the convention center, it's against the law as per Litopian Penal Code as she to end up in jail. This as I, Alex Rexalonis Elixina, had to take action toward my ex-girlfriend, in which I dumped her in past moments as she gone topless despite warnings I say to her, do not, repeat. Do not do it this on my 22nd birthday today as I am Mark Ilito Trexter and Steven Zillatrex's friends as I was born and raised in Elite City as I reside at the downtown part, as once she goes topless, I wrestle her down as my cousin is a wrestler. EY1J from the EWE. Illutopian Wrestling Entertainment, as Friday Night SmackDown to be airing on Illuto Sports 360 at 8 tonight, from Wrestling Arena section of DG Square Illuto Sat, as I learned from his moves. Anyhow, I am a huge Pokemon fan, also fan of his sports. Motorsport racing, also mostly wrestling and combat sports. I also have passion on baseball and soccer.
This is RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Chris K. Crypter. Jakur, Chris Kaistar.
And I am Marky Crypter, Mark Elitastar, broadcasting live and direct from RDK 3000 TriStar RDK Newsline News Center over at RDK 3000 TriStar Main HQ in Elite City, Federal District, Illitopia.
We are powered up always on all RDK networks, television, radio, streaming and more. The latest at this hour. pass you a severe weather alert off the top, especially for viewers in Taxico, especially in Tortita City. For Spanish coverage via RDK TV Spanish feed, on separate audio. The Taxican Weather Agency has issued a tornado warning in force for Tortita City and Capital District for the next half hour until 1830 Tortita City, 1930 RDK and Elite City, 97.9 EMT, 2350 TRX.
On the newest Doppler radars implemented by the Met Office last week, a line of severe thunderstorms are racing from the northwest along the cold front and radar-detected rotation is present on the cell northwest of Tortita City. It was not that strong in southern Xenopolia and which resulted in weather advisory by XMA as that has strengthened over the last couple hours. Persons in Tortita City must take this storm very seriously as they must seek refuge immediately. Wind gusts to 110 km per hour, 70 kN per choy and hail up to 5 centimeters, 12.5 chino nitros are also possible. Oh my god. Tornado alert for Tortita City. My cousin plans to head there tomorrow. He to depart tonight. Although he lives in Sharkville in Ilitopia's west side, I Stefan Illitiston must tell him to reconsider the trip, but he speaks mainly Spanish as I to start video call with him as I to speak Spanish. 1 minute left. 60 minutes. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50 in dozen, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 34, 33, 32, 31, 34, 33, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 38, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Must pass you a severe weather alert off the top, especially for viewers in Taxico, especially in Tortita City. For Spanish coverage via RDK TV Spanish feed, on separate audio. The Taxican Weather Agency has issued a tornado warning in force for Tortita City and Capital District for the next half hour until 1830 Tortita City, 1930 RDK and Elite City, 97.9 EMT, 2350 TRX.
On the newest Doppler radars implemented by the Met Office last week, a line of severe thunderstorms are racing from the northwest along the cold front and radar-detected rotation is present on the cell northwest of Tortita City. It was not that strong in southern Xenopolia and which resulted in weather advisory by XMA as that has strengthened over the last couple hours. Persons in Tortita City must take this storm very seriously as they must seek refuge immediately. Wind gusts to 110 km per hour, 70 kN per choy and hail up to 5 centimeters, 12.5 chino nitros are also possible. Oh my god. Tornado alert for Tortita City. My cousin plans to head there tomorrow. He to depart tonight. Although he lives in Sharkville in Ilitopia's west side, I Stefan Illitiston must tell him to reconsider the trip, but he speaks mainly Spanish as I to start video call with him as I to speak Spanish.
Alerta, 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 alerta. Marco Elitostar, alerta de tornado para la ciudad de Tortita. Tornado está en el suelo como se muestra en la toma en vivo de Thunderscope cazando tormentas en la televisión en Elito Hora 24, y su contraparte en inglés Elito News 24, y RDK 3000 TriStar Today en el servicio de televisión RDK 3000 TriStar, transmisiones principales en inglés y español.
Oh my god, escuché un informe de noticias en la radio local hace un momento, un gran tornado. Estoy cancelando el viaje a Ciudad de Tortita y me dirigiré a Elite City en los próximos 60 minutos mientras empaqué las cosas para abordar el Hyperloop.
¿Estás seguro, Marco?
Sí.
Gracias, nos vemos en unas horas. Adiós.
Based on the timing of Hyperloop, to arrive before 9 o'clock p.m. Elite City, 7 o'clock p.m. Sharkville. I Scott Elito Startup must note, Marco Elitiston is your cousin? Yes, he resides in Sharkville. I tracks Rex tracks Zion do learn, he was going to head to Tortita City but there's a tornado alert in effect over there as he axed the trip and to head to Elite City, in which is a good time for him to check out the gaming convention, when he to be staying in Elite City. For the next couple days. Upon arrival, I to tell him on the esports team we are in, DG Red Blitz Esports. Is Marco Elitiston a fan of DRBE? Richard Kanders, I must tell him of subject once he arrives, he is unsure as of present.
This as I have just put the sensor pods on your diapers, Ozzy and Skittles. However, I do need to test, Ozzy and Skittles, you drink some soda or juice, as we will test out the device.
Okay, Chubby.
For some reason there were 4 bottles of Elito Cola flavor infusion once I head to break room to get an apple, only to find 2 bottles once I head back once I put out the 12-pack assorted case from my car and carried it to one area. Next time, please ask first before taking one of my bottles of Elito Cola flavor infusion. It's for some of the roster of Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports during esports match intermission for tomorrow's match day. I will go get a case for you in 1 hour for your road trip tomorrow.
I do apologize, anyhow, load it up in the rear seat.
Okay, Marsh.
Looks like the sensor is detecting as I check my smartwatch as I heard the chord, yellow.
So the device unit is working as we must drink less soda than usual. Yes, Skittles.
Then orange, did you drank too much? I gotta have to do a change up as a result on you too as I have to do Operation Bumblebee for you too.
So soon? Yeesh. Thank God Emeralder is beside the curtains, Shawnee Crypter but I to explain on him on something different as it's important. Emeralder, Shawnee Crypter. I must note that I have to pass you a notice, that the first match, Elite City Cryptors vs Grove and Ossitec Thieves Elito scheduled for 2000 hours is postponed to tomorrow afternoon at 1500 hours due to viewing party of Pokemon World Championship 2023 at NTech GR23.
I am already aware of this since last hour. Anyhow, we also must note on the Tronic Diamond Olympics, as it's approaching the Tronic Diamond Cross Union Rally. Excuse me, Chubby H. Crypter, please do be quick. I gotta have to log the date and time of Operation Bumblebee right away. 1736 hours. At Troy 90.0 EMT, 2160 TRX. Metri hour 9 o'clock KL-ST, 900 Kilotrakans. Friday, August 11th, 2023, Pentas, Theta 10, Elite Year EY 1023. Friday, August 11th, 2023, Pentas, Theta 10, Elite Year EY 1023.
Choi 90 already? I gotta call my bro Evo soon. He's en route to Alito Burgers as I to call him to get me something for dinner. Chubby H Crypter, I know you would have to install the new stereo yourself, but I and Farah have better skill on installation and can do it more swiftly. Yes, Mark Z Crypter, Mark Zaniels, as I Corey Z Crypter, Corey Zanders has installed one just yesterday to Savage as Evo 9 and initials Alpha Romeo.
Okay. Be sure that the wirings are done correctly and output goes to the corresponding speaker. This has the stock stereo needed to be replaced with the modern aftermarket ones, as the stock radio does not work, as the new one being doubled in radio with CarPlay and navigation, Bluetooth, and voice command. This as it also needs a new spare can of oil, also the spare tire needed to be changed and checked, as well as to check all wiring after the install and rear camera.
This is I and Farah are volunteers of Nitro Octave Synergy just adjacent to El Alarm Assis, Alarm 6, as we can bring the car to the NOS, in which we can also bring Ozzy and Skittles with you. The workers can do the job as with us.
Please do.
Mark Zaniels and Corey Sanders, about the new aftermarket radio installation in Chubby's custom 1989 EY0989 Ford Sierra Gaia 2.8 Estate 4-door 4x4. It has been taken care of, this after some delay when Ozzy and Skittles had such a blowout, their diapers came off, in which resulted in the mess in the rear seat, and Chubby H had to take care of the duos in the public restroom. We had to clean up and disinfect, plus sanitize the seats, even entire car interior, even the doors before resuming work.
Noted. Anyhow, I must note, of subject at 1500 hours today, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX, it to be kickoff of ELG, Game Jam Esports Mania Trex, 2023, EY1023. Well, I and Corey have listened to Alito Gamer Radio 100.7, it is confirmed to be a triple play. 3 venues. 3 matches. Yes, number 1, Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports to take on Optic Alito at RDK Event Center GR at the RDK main HQ. Number 2, DG Red Blitz Esports take on Alito FaZe at DG Square Alito Sat. Number 3, Elite City Cryptors vs Grove and Ossitec Thieves or 144/64 Thieves at the Convention Center during the gaming convention. It's best to go in 3s as all 3 to start at 3 bells in the ELC this afternoon. 3 o'clock p.m., 1500 hours, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX at the new Kanbor Day, kicking off the Marketa, 13th DP on Kb.P 18, as we normally get called in to work to oversee Team RDK ESP, but we learn in past hour, someone else will fill in for us. Yes, Corey, as we get called in to work on said vehicle, as we will be done work from RDK 3000 TriStar at noon, as we will have some time off as we to be heading to Zen Speedway as I challenge you for a race, since today's action at TD Auto Olympics will not occur at Zen Speedway. Today at 1500 hours. On it, Mark.
That sounds fun, and I looked at the schedule for today. You are correct, no TD Auto Olympics events for this weekend at Zen Speedway, and all tracks are open practice.
Hope you Mark and Corey have a splendid day as I to be taking off.
Okay, Chubb, by the way, where is Daniel Hathros?
Behind me, he is riding in his car as he to follow me.
Okay, have a nice trip, drive safe, and remember, hands-free operation while in a phone call. Is your smartphone connected to the unit mounted?
Yes, connected wirelessly as I use voice command to answer and make phone calls, also read text messages as the unit will verbally say the text message. Now, we aren't going to go too far, as we to go north to Maritas City, then head back to Elite City to go on motorway 75 westbound to point of interest near what used to be Slickstar, in which gets destroyed by tornado and floods in March 2022. Then head to what used to be Radifico, in which gets destroyed by the so-called Witch's Curse Halloween evening in 2019, but area beside, another point of interest, go along the back route, to the Jinsoku Tokyu and Drift Auto Park. Then head back to Elite City for various points of interest within the city, also to head to the mall to get resources for you, also some clothes and other things we find as we meet at Zen Speedway before 3 this afternoon.
Okay, this is I wonder what we to do in Maritas City? Yes, Ozzy, this is I Skittles wonder also. How far from Elite City?
About 20 kilometers, 50 km to the north. About a quarter-hour drive.
Should we clean the interior too?
Only the dash part. This as for you Ozzy and Skittles, you will hold the rag and the brush while. Jesus, that was quite so soon, do not panic, as it must have occurred a few minutes earlier than expected. That was quite unexpected, as I must take you to the washroom to the changing table for Operation Bumblebee as sensor pod readout is read. Take note, we are heading to service center to get some snacks for us, as it'll be in and out as we to head to a store.
Okay, I will want some pretzels. Me too.
That's what you get for your relative's actions against Kanbor in Kanbor City at Kanbor784, and kicking him out toward RDK resulting in code red back on August 6, 2023, in which resulted in lifetime ban from RDK 3000 TriStar. This as I learned from my friend Steve Joshy, in which he's sentenced to death, overacts on December 25, 2022, as you mustn't go near Chub, Ozzy, and Skittles. Take this. Down for the count.
Although you had to deal with the fellows who gets lifetime ban from RDK 3000 Trista, but using a firearm to shoot them. Gosh. They are believed dead, as that will count as murder, possibly first degree.
Who are you?
Chubby H. Crypto.
Oh, I know you. Ozzy and Skittles were at Christmas present unwrap at RDK 3000 TriStar main HQ on December 25, 2022 and Mu 24th to 25th. EY 1022, as I gave Mark Zaniels something for him. Anyhow, I encounter drama with former friend. Now I do not want his friend's siblings to go near you, Ozzy and Skittles.
Understood. However, killing the fellows count as murder, as you will be facing possibly first-degree murder charges, as you face lifetime imprisonment or death penalty if convicted, as you should be aware of that. The fellows at the service center might saw your actions and call the police on you.
Yes, this is I was going to treat you for slushy, but I learned from your acts. I Mark X Cryptor will not give one for you, as it to be for my colleague Chubby H Cryptor.
Thank you, Mark. I do not expect to give me a slushy. By the way, which flavor?
Elito Berry. Costs 1 Leo 25 for medium. This is the fellows at the service center has already called the cops, as we must return to our cars.
Slushy? Can we share?
Yes, as I and Chub will place it in your drink cups, but please drink it slowly, as I do not want you to get brain freeze.
That popcorn chicken fries and chicken nuggets sure are tasty. Yes, Ozzy, as I Skittles know, it comes in white and dark meat.
Yes, I asked the person who's serving to have a mix of dark and white meat chicken nuggets, popcorn chicken and chicken fingers.
Yes, Chub, however we must note the time. We better head to the mall very soon, as Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders told me. We must report to Zen Speedway before 1500 hours. They have came to see us, as they are taking remainder of day and Sunday off, as they worked until noon. However, I will not be going to the mall, as I to head back to RDK 3000 TriStar main HQ to oversee Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports. They compete against Optic Elito at RDK Event Center GR. DRBE takes on Elito Phase at Esports Arena section on the other end. Elite City Cryptors vs Grove and Ossitech Thieves at the Convention Center during NTE. GR, 23. They take in best of 7 in Operation Offensive.
Match start is at 15 o'clock.
Yes.
Daniel, where have you been? Last time we were met, we were in Maritus City. Once I took care of the duos for Operation Bumblebee at restroom thanks to blast a distance away in which makes Ozzy and Skittles scared they had a blowout.
I had to do urgent errands, as I had to head back to Elite City to do errands to get groceries for me, plus to head to a hardware store to get new smart programmable thermostat and electronic door lock, then to the electronics store. Kb.P for a new smartphone cover as it fits to my smartphone perfectly, and noted your car as I followed to Zen Mart Super Center.
Electronic door lock and smart programmable thermostat, it is a must. Once you get home, go set it up ASAP. However you go push the cart as I to get supplies for Ozzy and Skittles.
Electronic deadbolt? Does it require batteries?
Yes. Skittles, however, I already got the batteries as well. Rechargeable lithium-ion with the charging base.
You should have gotten the ones here, they're on sale, like 3 to 5 LIOs discount.
I do note, but original price selling here is same price I got at Kb.P, 9 LEOs for 4-pack, 12 LEOs for 6-pack, 20 LEOs 4-pack with charger, but the one at Kb.P have more favorable reviews on the website as it's made by a different manufacturer.
This as we are finished getting resources. Daniel, go check out and head to the clothing store in specific.
Hold on. I must backtrack to the sporting goods then electronics departments, as I have noted some items here that get my interest.
Daniel, I know that you had to get something at the sporting goods section for Ozzy and Skittles to play.
Yes, but I can't find the one in specific.
We would have head to Athletics R Us, but we to head to the mall next to the clothing store. That advanced pocket radio is on sale, 20 LIOs, discount from 35 LIOs. It have AM, FM, midwave, shortwave, longwave, DAB, and Bluetooth. It have a rechargeable battery as it comes with a charger and USB-C cord. Spare battery packs cost like 6 to 10 LIOs depending on amp hours.
Yes, as the one at Kb.P is also on sale, but costs 4 LEOs more, 24 LEOs.
You should take a look at the product in detail, as the product is sold in the box with things and product, manuals and such just below on the topmost shelf. Excuse me, I do heard some music. Ozzy and Skittles, I know you are dem want the radio stereo system, but don't play with it, it's quite expensive, about 180 to 200 LIOs.
We will, however. I have since tuned to radio station and subject. Ozzy, crank it up once clock strikes 3.
Not too loud, you'll disturb the shoppers and associates.
What radio station is it tuned to? The music is like catchy.
Ozzy, hope it's loud enough. At 50, oh my watch is beeping. One of the alarms has fired. 1500 hours. 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX. Esports matches has begun and Martinez and Corey Sanders taking off now for friendly race. Anyhow, the music in subject, Miami Nights 1987 accelerated, radio is believed tuned to Costa 95.5, call sign ECSA, FM on 95.50 MHz on the FM band.
It is, as volume on 40 as it was adjusted from 10. Yes, Skittles. Anyhow, that is a cool pocket radio on display.
Yes. Daniel, you should get it now then immediately cash out. It's available in a variety of colors and place it in the cart. It to be separate transaction as you be paying for it as I to go pay for the resources for Ozzy and Skittles. Okay, as we are just done getting resources for Ozzy and Skittles, we now must get some clothes for them.
Yes, as that is to be all. I do not need anything for me at the mall. Chubby, do you need anything for you?
Daniel, Chub, I have brought something for Ozzy, Skittles, and Bradley, a new ball to play with.
That is a must, Sean, as we to head to Kids Stuffs to get some clothes for Ozzy, Skittles and Bradley.
Hey there, Ozzy and Skittles. Why are you with Chubby at the mall?
We have just finished getting resources including wipes and diapers for us as we head to clothing store. Oops. I pooped and peed. Me too.
Me 3.
Gosh. We better head to the nearest washroom for Operation Bumblebee as it have the changing table.
Yes, as I shall note, some gassy odor coming from Ozzy.
Daniel, you stand guard near the washroom entrance.
Okay. Don't be there too long as we must get the clothes for the youngsters. This while at it I gotta set up the radio I got at Zen Mart, but must telephone my next door neighbor on Elitotronics Street East, Sean Edward, from RDK 3000 TriStar, Sean E. Crypta to log date and time plus location of Operation Bumblebee.
Corey Sanders, why you at the mall and not at Zen Raceway?
Race was called off mid-race due to wildlife on track. Mark Z. Crypter, Mark Zaniels, why you at Elito Mall? Race gets cancelled, blamed on sudden Elitopian kin eagles, bears, a couple of foxes and deer on track after several laps. Elitopian Wildlife Reserve and the rangers are on scene.
Ozzy, Bradley, let's play ball. Okay.
Sure.
That is some quite playtime as it sure was fun. This is I to call you, Bouncy.
Attention, attention, attention. This is a heavy rainfall alert. Aodinoi, Teoyo Aelha Reifaliaeo.
Incoming inclement weather conditions soon. We must end playtime. Chubby, do we have raincoats and ponchos?
Yes, as it to gonna rain heavy and to be quite breezy.
Sean, do you have poncho for me?
Yes, Bradley.
Attention, this is a heavy rain.
This in which is 2 weeks prior to another esports event being Dota 2 the International 2023 being held in Seattle from October 12th to 29th just during another esports event being League of Legends Worlds 2023 in which to be held in South Korea from October 10th, 2023 to November 19th, 2023. Play-ins to be held in Seoul at LOK Park, LCK Arena, then the Swiss round to be held at Seoul at KBS Arena, quarterfinals and semifinals to be held at Busan at Sejik Indoor Gymnasium. As the finals take place in Seoul at Gocheok Skydome, whereas the Dota International 2023 takes place at Convention Center Summit in Seattle, Washington, USA for playoffs weekend, October 20th to 22nd, and Climate Pledge Arena for finals weekend on October 27th to 29th. This is it sure to be something we have to monitor as the esports gamers in Overwatch League also in Dota 2 the International in addition to League of Legends Worlds 2023 to get into the game and get their game on is Seattle, Toronto, and Seoul to be rocking in esports toward October and Scaretober. Leading to the new Splix year of Splix year Duochi Duo on the Splix calendar on Halloween, on Angel's Night. This to be joined with 2 others but in RDK Fictional this is concerning the subjects in RDK Fictional. Being ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Trex 2023/EY1023 and Illitopian Esports and of course the TDESPA counterpart in Tronic Diamond Esports as the playoffs won't be until after the other event in RD being Worlds 2023 toward December 2023 ending hopefully before Christmas with respective grand finals. After Christmas before we ring in the new year of 2024, EY1024 and KB.P 19 with final year toward Kiplian Quadrennial for A.KLN2 Grove 9 Doza 4, 400 in Canberra year KB.P 20, 2025, Elite year EY1025. Notice/notice, Kiplian is part duodecimal, due to the duodecimal and solar calendar, in use in Kipliania Kingdom in KBE, Canberra Earthian 227, star vs the forces of evil in Kanbordian version aka Muni World. Remark, what I say, being in English and Canberlish/Kiplianish. This as we mentioned the subject primarily in the RDK 3000 TriStar video series for the remainder of the 2023 EY1023 season concerning mostly esports for Illitopian League of Gaming, Game Jam and Tronic Diamond Esports Association with mentions on viewing parties of Worlds 2023 and International 20. The Gamer campaign for RDK video series will continue in the year-end video of 2023 season with theme 2024 EY1024 New Year's Countdown video toward RDK TSRV 2024.1 on Grand Finals transitioning to New Year's Countdown events as we have to wrap RDK 3000 TriStar video 2023.9 as we would like to thank you for watching this video presentation. As always, if you have any thoughts on the video program, do not hesitate to comment in the comment box. However, please refrain from any negative remarks, spam, plus harassment/bad drama of any kind in the comments, as we find subjective remarks, we remove it. If you defy, you'll face instant karma. Do not hesitate to also like, favorite and share also if you have not done so. Subscribe to the RDK 3000 TriStar YouTube channel and click on the bell. Otherwise, please stay subscribed. If you have any other inquiries, refer to the next few slides or head to the website or wiki. Notice, social platform X was formerly called as Twitter, rebranded since the prior month. Unless used for any editorial or review use, any distribution, and/or reproduction of work by RDK 3000 TriStar in whole or in part is prohibited. Unless otherwise stated, plot and story are works of fiction. Overwatch League esports match scores and schedule ref Overwatch League at overwatchleague.com. Also Wikipedia. Dota 2 International 2023 and League of Legends Worlds 2023 information source Leaguepedia and fandom. This RDK 3000 TriStar video is CR 2023, Elite Year UI 1023, Trex Year TX.Y23, Elite Metric Season 86 Millennial, Elite Metric Year 373.8 ELE, Zickle 123, RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions, a division of RDK 3000 TriStar, all rights reserved. Kanbor784 content used in this video presentation provided by Kanbor84 Produktions, under by Kb.P. Roblox scenes used in this presentation provided by R8664 Studios. The preceding video was a presentation of RDK Video Studio Production, a presentation of RDK TSR, VSP. This has been an RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Production presentation.